guys, this is Jackie, your nerdy crafter. Now today is not exactly a geeky or nerdy tutorial, but you guys will learn a really awesome hack. I'm going to show you guys how to make your very own flexible mold with none other than your Translucent Liquid Sculpey. Now I haven't tried it with the Fimo one, but I'm pretty sure they work almost the same way. If you look here, that mold actually captures all the details perfectly. This is a clay piece. This is not a real Oreo. So I would say it's pretty cool. The choice is entirely up to you if you want to make it colored or not. But if you use food items, it's going to be hard to get rid of all the little crumbs. But the good news is, they don't come out in your pieces. So it's kind of like that they're actually embedded in the clay. Here's what you'll need for this project. Translucent Liquid Sculpey or Fimo Deco Gel. The item you want to make a mold out of. Now, I highly suggest either food or metal charms. Do not use plastic if you're not sure if it can go in the oven. A little bowl to stir your liquid clay in. And if you want to color your mold, you're going to need some chalk pastel. And finally, a little silicone mold to act as our container for the oven. Now, before we go on any further, make sure that you preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you're going to pour your liquid Sculpey into your container. Put as much as you need to in order to just fill out about a third of that silicone mold. We don't want it to be too much. Now shave off whatever color of chalk pastel you want into that mix. Now stir it up. Once your liquid clay is completely mixed up, what you're going to do is pour it into your mold, and then we're going to bake the first layer. You don't want to put too much. The first layer will not take the cabochon or whatever piece you want to make a mold out of. Once you've covered the bottom, we're going to put this in the oven for 8 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the rest for the second layer. Once it's out of the oven, you're going to put some more of the liquid clay, and then afterwards you're going to place your item that you want to make a mold out of. As I mentioned, feel free to put either a food item or a metallic item, and just place it on top lightly. You want to make sure that it doesn't cover the item, but that there's enough to go at least around it. I'm going to put this in the oven for another 10 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's out of the oven and completely cooled down, start taking it out of the mold. So that you have something like this, start removing your centerpiece. Ta-da! Now as you can see, it's really flexible and it's perfect for using with polymer clay. Now don't try it with resin because this is still clay. If you put resin on clay, it will stick. So now you have a mold that is perfect to use with any of your clay items. And as you can see, it caught all the details perfectly. It's important to know that you don't want this area too thick or too thin. If you make it too thin, it's going to crack. If you make it too thick, it's not going to be flexible. Experiment and play around with all different colors and sizes. All done! Now don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't added me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, what are you waiting for? The links are all in the description box. In the Polymer Clay community, we are having a huge collaboration. And the theme is gingerbread houses. Now we want to see your gingerbread collection. So I will leave all the information in the description box below. So it doesn't have to be clay, it could be anything. So if you have Instagram, you're going to use this hashtag. We're going to collect all the pictures and make a huge montage out of them. So make sure that you do participate. We love seeing your things. Until then, I will see you guys next week.